guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Nicki Minaj obviously continues to dominate. She ties Elvis with the Hot 100 record with her historic top 20 rise, a Pink Friday 2 hit, FTCU. Okay, so eventually I do see her breaking this record. Okay, because no shade to Elvis, but he's gone. And Nicki Minaj has way more hits on Pink Friday 2 than just FTCU. Okay? I think that she has a lot of different hits. She just needs the proper push. And that is, something that Republic is going to have to do. Give the songs that are hits, okay, because she got a lot of them, the proper push, so the songs could remain stable on the charts. Not only that, Nicki Minaj also calls out the agenda against her. She liked a few different tweets. One of them, she said the whole agenda to get rid or to discredit Nicki will never effing happen. Watch everything get exposed. Which is an interesting time because the bald head scallywag, Miss D0JA, has been recently dissed. Okay, we're going to get to that a little bit later. So she still feels like there is an agenda to get her up out of here. The Cardi B fans felt like she was clocking, Cardi B, because allegedly she had liked a tweet that said, Payola 5 barbs. Don't forget to block artists you don't want autoplayed if you're using playlists. Just look up the artist and tap the dots on the right to block. Some people use this to boost their streams. Don't get used in 2024. Yikes. I was like, Nicki never really liked tweets like that before, talking about blocking artists. I don't remember Nicki ever doing that. So, a lot of fans felt like she was talking about Cardi B, but I actually think that she could have been talking about Doja Cat, low-key. Okay, people trying to use her for the algorithm. But this tweet low-key could be fake, though, because I'm like, Nicki never really likes tweets about blocking artists and not streaming their music like that. I never see Nicki do that, okay? But it could have been about Doja Cat, hypothetically, because Doja Cat has been throwing some shade. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, moving on to Doja Badu, Kung Fu Doja. She released 2 tracks, 2 different features, but she couldn't be on Nicki Pink Friday 2 album. Yo, she really played chess. 21 average, don't mess with Nicki Minaj. She was on his album. Camel Face, I told y'all Camel Face don't mess with Nicki. She's on the soundtrack that he produced. You just can't make it up. I try to warn y'all though. In the song NHIE by 21 Average, she was throwing some shots. Now, she starts off and said, I would never start no petty beef. That do not fly. I would never put myself beneath one of my idols. And everybody's saying that she's talking about Nicki Minaj. She was like, I'm going to be the top B word around here. That's what Doja Cat is saying. Okay? And this is why I try to warn Nicki. I said, listen, it might not be a good idea to go up against Doja. Okay? Because they gonna push Doja. If you start mentioning you don't mess with her and how she use you, they gonna give her that extra push. Now people are saying she has verse of the year. Then Doja also says, I would never submit. I make you submissive. Okay? And then it says money. So some fans feel like that's another bar at Nicki Minaj. Like she's not going to bow down to you. Okay? She's coming for that spot. She's not going to be submissive and bow down like, JT and, the other female rappers. She is going to come for the throne. Okay, that's what the fans are saying. Then she also says in the 21 Average collaboration, I don't beeline no D. I don't like none of these B words. Okay? which is another shot I feel like at all the female rappers, because she really hasn't collaborated with any of them except Nicki. So I do feel like she don't really mess with a lot of them, but if she get a big bag, she would collaborate with possibly Cardi B. Then in Jizu, okay, the song from the Book of Clarence, she said, I know they watching me. When you got integrity, there's no room for apologies. She also said, I've been doing God's work. Haters got the word out. Y'all got an agenda, but we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so a lot of fans feel like that's another shot at Nicki Minaj, saying that Nicki Minaj had an agenda to try to remove support from Doja by talking to the Barbs about Doja declining Cowgirl. And then she also says, put me in the dirt and y'all gonna see I'll make it worthwhile. So, you know, the litter boxes are saying that Nicki put dirt on Doja Cat's name. Now, this is the bar that really set it off. Nicki needs to watch Doja. She said, you be up in arms because I eat better now. Be jealous. I bring your true colors front and center. Get you feeling fight or flight and wondering why you need feathers. I'm a legend. That was a bar. That was a bar. And that was a shot at Nicki Minaj. That was a shot at Nicki Minaj. Didn't Cardi B call Nicki Minaj arms? Didn't she call Nicki Minaj arms? You be up in arms? That's a shot at Nicki Minaj. Now, you may be wondering, well, I thought Doja and Nicki were working on making amends. Well, Doja tried. She tried to make amends with Nicki, and Nicki kept talking about her in interviews. So what is Doja gonna do? She gonna start dissing. And I try to warn Nicki. I said, Doja Cat gonna clap back. She gonna clap back. Because that's what Doja's team is telling her to do. Okay, and she got Nicki Minaj's old team. So, with that being said, you know, this is why I try to tell Nicki that maybe you should not mention Doja in interviews and just leave the litter box alone, because she gonna come back out swinging. Okay? Now, as for the 21 Average collaboration, I really didn't care for that one. But the Jizu record, you know, Doja killed that. I gotta give her 10s. I don't want to give her 10s, but she killed that record. I got to give her 10s. I really don't want to. Maybe she got a ghostwriter. We need to investigate that. No shade to the little boxes, but maybe Doja got a ghostwriter, because how that verse sound 10 times better than anything that she put on Scarlet. She really came out swinging. All her verses on Scarlet were mid, but this verse is fire. So I got to give her 10s for that. But as for the 21 Average record, I didn't really care for her. No shade. Doja also threw mad shots at Scratch Off. She said, in the 21 Average collaboration, NHIE, she said, I can't F nobody's man, but old girl need that assistance. Damn! How you gonna diss Scratch Off, the side chick, on her future baby daddy's record? Everybody knows that 21 Average is messing with Scratch Off, and you just gonna diss her on the record you are with 21 Average? Doja's cold. Doja's cold-blooded. Doja really, she taking it too far now. Now, y'all can say, oh, she's not talking about Nicki and Scratch Off. Yeah, of course you're gonna say that. She's definitely talking about Nicki and Scratch Off. Okay? And you never see her show love to Scratch Off. They took one picture at Fashion Week, but she paid Scratch Off dust. Okay? And they're on the same label. Scratch Off been asking for a collaboration. Okay? And Nicki, she is dissing Nicki because of the Cowgirl situation. Now, moving on to Queen B. It has been reported that Queen B will soon join Rihanna in the chart-obsessed races in the Billionaire Club in 2024. Currently, in 2023, Queen B had updated her net worth to $800 million, according to Forbes. My whole thing is Queen B's already a billionaire. Okay? I think that she is hiding money. I think she owes money to the IRS. And that's why she refuses to update her net worth. But she's already a billionaire. Okay? That's why she don't want people to know, because she owed money to the IRS allegedly. And, I think she's hiding money from Camel Face. Okay? So I think that's why she's dragging her feet. But she's already up there. Okay? Do you guys really believe that she's not a billionaire yet? And every time she do a tour, she grows $500 million. Okay? But y'all really believe that she's not a billionaire? Like, come on, let's go outside and touch some grass. Let's not be delusional today. Okay? Queen B's a billionaire. Bow down. Now, ATL Jacob, who produced on Pink Friday 2, was asked if, he would produce a track with Doja and Nicki Minaj. I don't know if he's ever worked with Doja Cat before, but he said that he would love to do that and it would be fire. Okay, so let me know if you guys still would be here for a Doja and Nicki collaboration. I don't know. I feel like that ship is low-key slowly sailing away. No shade. Okay, in my opinion. Okay. Now, moving on to Bottom Nas X. He released a single called J Christ. Okay. Now, there was too much green screen in the music video. I thought the music video was a little bit tacky, too much green screen. And the song overall wasn't that great to me. I feel like it wasn't a strong lead single, in my opinion, or a strong promo single. I think that this was more of a single to get people talking, and he's showcasing the gimmicks by saying that he was going gospel. Okay, so this was very gimmicky, in my opinion. I did listen to the record. I wasn't a huge fan of it. So I have to give Bottom Nas X, unfortunately, a -25 for this record. Okay. It was not that great. For all the gimmicks and stunts that you're pulling, at least make a better record. But the talent is not there. You can hear the auto-tune in the record. And to me, he shows no growth when we're talking about music ability. Like, he's been in the game since 2019, 2018, and he has shown no growth in music, in my opinion. Now, moving on to Queen Ari. Okay. So, she put out a record called Yes and with question mark. It has a house feel to it. I don't know if she was inspired by Queen B, but it's definitely a house dance type of record. So I don't know if Ari is going in her Renaissance era. Okay, maybe she's going to be doing her Renaissance era. But overall, I love Queen Ari, but I just wasn't a fan. But then again, I'm not a big fan of house music. So maybe it's the next single for me. But I really did not care for this record. I'm not a huge fan of house music as it is. So I think that's what it is. And I wanted a little bit something more vulnerable, being that you just got a divorce. But that's just me. Okay, so let me know how you guys feel about the records that came out. I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.